Hi! In this video I will give an overview of Air France's Boeing 777 business class service from Paris to Los Angeles. On this aircraft there are 15 rows of business class seats, 4 rows at the front of the aircraft, and 11 rows behind the bathrooms and galley. The seats have a 1-2-1 reverse herringbone configuration with 61 inches of pitch and are 21.5 inches wide. This is seat 3E. The seats are blue with a small red Air France logo. Every seat has a pillow and blanket. There is a small reading light and a remote control near the headrest. Below that are 3 seat control buttons and a button for your seat's lights, including the lights by your feet and side storage. The first button adjusts the seat recline, the second button converts the bed into a lie-flat bed, and the third button returns the seat into its original upright position. Adjacent to the remote is a bright red storage area with headphones and a vanity mirror. Opposite the seat is an 18-inch screen. Below that is a footrest, which is also the foot of the lie-flat bed. Next to that is a narrow storage space with an Evian water bottle. Along the column is a universal power outlet and a USB-A port. By default, the screen is tucked into the seat back, but can swivel out for a more natural viewing angle. There is a knob for a coat hanger, but I'm not sure why it's located so close to the screen. Seems odd. On the aisle side of the seat, the armrest can be raised to make eating and working more comfortable, and lowered to make it easier to walk in and out. The tray table is hidden in the space below the seat control buttons. The table folds out and then unfolds to maximize surface area. This is the full range of the reclining seat as it folds into a lie-flat bed. The entire reclining process takes about 20 seconds. The bed is about 6 foot 7 inches long, so it can accommodate most passengers. The lie-flat bed was comfortable enough that I was able to take an hour nap with no issues. A word of caution: objects can get jammed in this space while converting the seat into a bed, so be sure to remove objects from this area beforehand to prevent damage to your things. Shortly after takeoff, flight attendants handed out amenity kits. The kits are made out of 96% recycled material and are available in beige and navy blue. The amenity kits contain earplugs, socks, sleeping mask, toothbrush, toothpaste, hand cream, and face gel. About an hour into the flight, lunch service started. This is Air France's business class menu. The first page introduces you to Palo Basso, the sommelier for Air France's business class service and the 2013 sommelier world champion. The next 2 pages feature the drink menu, which includes champagne, white wines, and red wines. The following pages feature soft drinks such as soda, coffee, and hot chocolate. The next page introduces the chefs who designed the business class menu. Then the last 2 pages detail the first and second meal service options. The lunch appetizer was a creamy butternut squash, diced carrot, and celeriac with toasted pumpkin seeds. The starter included foie gras terrine, Christmas spiced pear chutney with artichoke and pistachios, and bread. The entrees included a beef cheek dish, a chicken dish, a cod dish, and a few vegetarian options. I opted for the beef cheek, and it did not disappoint. For dessert they had ice cream and sorbet. I got a vanilla ice cream and my wife got a strawberry sorbet. Throughout the flight, the galley had a self-serve bar with soft drinks, wine, champagne, and snacks for the business class passengers. This was pretty dangerous for me as I probably had 10 plus glasses of Diet Coke. About an hour and a half before landing, the second meal service started. There were 2 options, roast chicken or penne pasta. I opted for the penne pasta, and it was good. Both entrees come with bread, cake, and fruit. Moving on to the in-flight entertainment, there is an 18-inch screen and a remote that looks like the original PSP. The remote is convenient and prevents you from having to reach all the way out to the main screen to navigate menus. Navigating on the remote is easy and intuitive, but I believe the movie list on the remote is truncated and the full list might only be on the main screen. They have 2 games and meditation tracks. Air France had some music in their system, not a lot. The movie selection was definitely their strong point. I ended up watching Blue Beetle, a fairly entertaining movie. After watching Blue Beetle, I proceeded to play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond for the next few hours until arriving at LAX. Okay, that is all for my overview of Air France's business class service from Paris to Los Angeles. Thanks for joining.